Libra, hi. So this is going to be a reading for March 2026, and I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Libra. What do we get for you? The overall energy for the reading, the Three of Pentacles. We've got a partnership of some sort. I'm getting the sense that it's a friendship, but it could be something else. Let's see. In the starting off the reading, you get the Star crossed by the Temperance card. You've been wanting something for a very long time here. I don't know what it is. You're just showing me your heart's desire and then time over it. So it feels to me that Yeah, I've been pursuing something for a while. In your focus, the Ace of Wands, you're taking initiative on something here, or at least thinking about it. In the recent past, the King of Cups, that's a lot of love over there. That's coming out, like shooting out. Okay. In your strength, the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, you're working on something. Yeah, the energies feel good here. In the immediate future, the Eight of Wands, there's an energy exchange that looks and feels really, really good. That's coming up for you. Supporting this reading, the Hangman. You're very much in the present moment. That's why these energies feel really good. You're kind of, at this moment in time, you're showing up as, again, not sure if you are, but you're definitely trying to keep yourself present with whatever's coming up for you. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Queen of Swords. Well, this one where you're telling me, I know that. I'm like, what? And you're like, I know. I'm like, okay. I'm curious. I want to know what you know. And you're like, don't worry about it. I know. Okay. I don't think you know either, because it's in the hidden energy. So it could be something that you think you don't know, but in fact you know. So I don't know what you think you don't know, but you know, For the hopes and fears, the Five of Wands. Well, you're showing me conflict there, and I'm assuming you're not hoping for conflict in a situation, but I can get the sense that you're maybe trying to avoid conflict in a situation. In the potential outcome, the Knight of Cups. Things are looking pretty good. They're open. Your energy is super nice here. Consistent. Super nice. Okay, let's see. Let's clarify. Let's do the Three of Pentacles. Oh, the Eight of Wands, the Hierophant, the Death card. Okay, so this is almost presented in chapters of partnership, worked great, depth, all sorts of nice things to it, and then done. So it's done? I don't understand. You're presenting to me the chapters. I didn't get a chance to read them yet. Probably that's what I'm doing now, but okay, so you're kind of setting this up in steps. Okay, let me do the Star, the Three of Cups, the Chariot, the Devil. So again, your heart's desire is tied up to wanting to bring something together. You know, I assume it has to do with this partnership, whatever this is. And it does feel natural. It doesn't feel forced. It feels like it just makes sense. You know, any angle you look at this from, it just makes sense. However, when this comes together, yeah, it makes sense and all, but then it turns a little sour for some reason. So, okay, let me do the Temperance card. For the Temperance card, you get the Three of Swords, the Sun, the Page of Wands. So this is not over. It's still here. Is it? Oh, man, it's one of those, huh? Something hurt you here. And you've been carrying this pain for a while now. But nobody can see it. Only you know that you carry this pain that I assume has to do with this situation that I don't know where the fuck it's at. But you've put up quite the brave face there, and it's like nobody can tell. Oopsie. I gave you away here. Because there's some pain that you've been dragging with you all this time. And meanwhile, nope, you're not showing it. You're like, no, it's a nice day. And you're not trying to hide it or anything. You're kind of taking this on as, it's my pain. You know, why should it affect others? I can choose to put out happiness and good times out there as an energy, not this pain that it's mine. It's for me to handle. It's for me to carry. Let's do the Ace of Wands in your focus. The Four of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Star. Hold on, we're coming back to it. Why is this partnership so close but not? In but out. Here but not. What is up with this one? Energies are definitely open around this partnership. Now in the physical, I don't know where things are standing if the energetical is so confusing. I assume that pain that you've been carrying with you has to do with this partnership. You're kind of giving me a sense of closed chapter from the past, but there's something that keeps it open. Maybe you miss them from time to time. Maybe they miss you from time. Maybe something, I don't know. It keeps it open. It's not closed. You may think it is, just because you say it is, but this is not close to you. It's an open wound. And apparently it's coming back. And whatever it is that you're doing now, I see this energy just popping in. I don't think what it is that you're doing now has to do with this necessarily. But as you're doing what you're doing, that energy sits there because it comes back in waves. That pain, that open wound. What is going on? Let's do the King of Cups. In the recent past, you get the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. You've been working a lot on yourself here. You gave yourself permission and time and space to make it all about you here. You were quite stubborn about it too. Like, fuck this shit, nothing else but me. I think it panned out. I think it worked great for you because, again, I think it brought you in this place of just going through life by being present and staying in touch with yourself as much as possible. So it's a super nice energy. For some reason, you had to be a little aggressive about it in the sense of claiming your space, almost like all of the other energies that are surrounding you at this time. You have to be very clear with kind of delimiting your space. Like, okay, stay right there. Do not cross that line because now it's about me. You know, you cross this line, you're in trouble. No, I don't think it's aggressive. I think it's very pushy, very anchored. Type of an energy, but I think you felt the need to be very clear about that. For the Seven of Pentacles in your strength, you get the Two of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the World card. Same energy, because I recognize that it almost has a blueprint to it, a back and forth blueprint. It's here, let's open to it. Let's not. It's showing up as it's been closed off, though. Energetically, it hasn't. Energetically, it carries that nuance of back and forth. And I think you know that. Because it keeps on popping in, even for you. You go about your day, go about your life, and then bam, this hits you. And it's like, what the? What? For the Eight of Wands, in the immediate future, you get the Knight of Swords, the Justice card, the Nine of Wands. Somebody's coming in with a peace offer here. If it's you coming in with a peace offer, you might get a little bit of a wall in front of that peace offer, being like, nope. If it's the peace offer coming towards you, you might instinctively put up that wall and be like, nope. I feel like that's an instinctual reaction. I don't think that's going to stand. I don't think the wall is going to stand there. Initially, yes, but I think in time, brick by brick, it's going to come down. So I don't know who's doing this. From an energetic standpoint, this energy makes sense. It's the right time, the right place for it, the right openness. Everything is right about it. From the physical aspect of whoever's receiving this peace offering, not initially. No, they're not gonna. They might try to put that wall up there. Let's do the Hangman for the supportive energies. You get the Lovers, the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. Why does this feel like paternal energy? It goes in that direction a little bit. It's someone you care for deeply, and they carry that energy, that frequency of father figure or something. That you say that no matter what transpires here in the physical, from an energetic standpoint, you're telling me that they'll always be that to me, and I'll always care for them because of that. So no matter what happens here, whether they stay, they go, they shut down, you shut down, everybody goes ballistic here, doesn't matter. This stays, this energy stays. Okay. Let me see the Queen of Swords. In the hidden energies, you get the Eight of Pentacles, the Fool, the Ten of Pentacles. You're looking good. You're looking pretty focused on your stability, home, work, things like that. That's where most of your focus is at this moment in time, and you're looking to be pretty steady there. And very involved. That's the part that I think you may not know or see very clear. Most of you, I would say 98% of you is there in that place. So if you think you have, no, my focus is on my pets, or, well, no, because they're part of it. The vacation I'm taking in, I don't know, a month. No side of vacation in your focus at all, or anything else but, again, home, family potentially, and work, like what sustains your stability. And it's a pretty cool energy. It's just you're there. Nothing else matters, basically. Let's do the Five of Wands. In your hopes and fears, you get the Tower, the King of Wands, the Judgment card. Who's bringing down the house here? Are you? I just see someone just slamming through a door, like just walking into the room and the door is off the hinges and shit. That's the... it's passionate. It's not angry. It edges on angry, but it's not angry. It's very passionate. Very... like, what the hell? But like... it's not a great energy because it creates this reaction of what the fuck, and then it brings up a lot of conflict, but that's not the intention with this. It's just very, very fiery. But who's doing that? Are you? It's coming through as a sense of you're gonna listen to me, and you're gonna listen to me now, so ultimately controlling and very almost forceful there, but again, not that's not the intention of creating chaos, but that's exactly what happens. I can't tell who it's coming from. I think it's coming from you, where you may want to say something to someone, or there's that sense of putting an energy out there for someone, but it's so passionate that it tears down the house. And then, if they get through this energy, whoever this is, they break doors by entering the home and things like that. But then once they said what they needed to say, they just walk off like nothing. Like, okay, now I'm done. You know, so it kind of feels like that a little bit. But I can't tell. I think it's you, and I think you're trying to hold back a little bit because you are going to break doors if you go in with that type of an energy. For the Knight of Cups in the potential outcome, you get the Strength card, the King of Swords, the Four of Swords. These are freaking amazing energies. You're just doing your thing. Yeah, you got a little bit of, so as your energy runs constant here and kind of linear, there's that fucking breaking of doors type of a thing that kind of creates a spike downwards, like in your energy. And then you're picking it back up. Yeah, it's a little difficult to bring yourself, but you bring it up pretty fast. And then you continue like nothing happened. You're like, oh no, we're good here. We're doing good. And you are good. Even with that energy, you're good, because that's a statement right there. You're trying to reveal something. You're trying to come out with your truth or something. It's just the way you do it. For you, if that's you, may be quite intense and quite passionate. For others, it could be interpreted as you're trying to start a war, so I'll fight back. So you got to be careful with that energy, whatever that is. And if it's coming towards you, then also keep in mind that it's not intent to come at you for war or anything. It's just an energy that needs to come out for some reason. And as I said, the minute it comes out, it's like, okay, got that off my chest, you know? And then your energy resumes. And again, you move on with clarity, with... Like, let's say if you had a fight with someone and you don't speak for a while and nobody's fucking addressing the elephant in the room, that energy will address that elephant. And then once they're done, it's like, my job here is done. I did it. Goodbye. You know? Or let's resume. But we're good now. You know, something like that. So it's not necessarily problematic unless the response becomes very, very agitated, and then it could create chaos. But anyways, let's see what the universe has as a final advice. The Three of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a soul connection here. There's that partnership that kind of bounces in and out, in and out, in and out. Something hurt you, and as I said, you're carrying that for quite a while. Maybe that's what that is. Maybe you're entering the room to reveal, hey, this is what happened. This is what I've been holding on to. This is my pain that I've been carrying for. And now that you've shared it, it's like, okay, I'm good now. Whatever happens, happens, you know? Maybe that's what this is, because I see the Three of Swords, Six of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. This is a pretty important partnership. But maybe you've held something, you know, again, something that hurt you, something that didn't feel right for you. Maybe you held it in, and that's your way of putting it out. But anyways, let's do the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. Orca Whale, my favorite. Adventure. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. I told you you're going on vacation. Attempt a great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. Let's see. There you are. Orca Whale, determination, positive attitude, energetic, loyal, longevity, bold, balanced, integrity, creativity, sound healing, breath, hearing. The fierce orca is a powerful totem. Orcas live in pods and have tremendous respect for their guiding matriarchs, who can live to be 100 years old. I didn't know that. Orcas are family-oriented, and the group members take care of each other. Those with orca as totem are strong, determined, and protective. When feeling joyful, they rise up powerfully from the water and create orca thunder. Orca teaches us the power of breath. If orca is swimming in your consciousness, try breathing like orca to release any negativity you may have absorbed. Breathe in as deeply as you can, hold your breath, and expel with an explosive swoosh. Or try making an orca cry. So, this can release sorry, Kai. I felt the need to be an orca. This can release resentments and greatly increase your chi. If Orca is your totem, you are highly telepathic. Inner sonar guides you to your goal. Others will perceive your great strength and resolve. You can lead. You always find success. Your family will bring you comfort through your very long life. Follow spirit's signals and inner guidance to help you get back on track when feeling lost. You are a creature born to happiness. Jump through the water, make a splash, and share your joy of living with the world. Oh man, that's beautiful. And my nose is itchy. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.